With more and more students competing at the high school level, it's not surprising that universities are starting to offer scholarships for club and varsity teams. We caught up with some college coaches to find out more.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised in 2030 that almost every major or every university has a game room facility that esports operates out of. Esports is a pretty grassroots thing that isn't going away. I mean, it's hard to take down $1 billion industry.
So I like to find students who have been playing the games for a little bit, and then we always look for strong students as well, looking at their GPA. We have the same GPA requirements as any of our traditional athletics. They have mandatory study tables like our traditional athletes. Knowing that they've been on a team is really helpful as well. Some students that we're bringing in or might bring in have never been a part of a team, and that can be a big learning experience as well. The benefits that come with participating in an athletic program at the college level are now trickling into esports, which is just great for student athletes.
The biggest thing that I'm going to be concerning myself with all of our student athletes is their academics. Without that, they're not going to be successful when they graduate. You know, we want them to be students first and athletes second. Some of the programs that I like to encourage our student athletes to take in the esport world is we have a sport management degree program, which if you're playing 4 years of collegiate esports and you get a sports management bachelor degree, you're setting yourself up to be a manager, team coach, a number of different roles within an esport organization. And so for my generation to kind of look at the generation below me coming up, I'm kind of jealous of all the support and how, you know, video games have become a culture embedded within that generation.
But I've heard so many times, I wouldn't have these friends if it wasn't for esports. I wouldn't be part of this community. I would just be home playing alone if it wasn't for these people. Sometimes I just sit there and it feels so satisfying to be part of something. To undervalue the community is to do esports a really big injustice, because it's a strong community and it teaches young people good things when done right.
Of course, you're going to have some people who are like, hey, that doesn't belong in athletics, or that's not a sport. But to those people, I think when they sit down and talk and actually ask the questions that they have, they realize that esports is a lot like traditional athletics in the lessons learned and the opportunities that we give to students. I have student athletes of traditional athletics who have reached out and like, hey, how can I get a part of this? Like, I'm really good at this game. Can I be a part of this as well?